We gotta do this express road.
Yep.
We got 20 minutes.
Oh boy! Hi, welcome to Cold Open News. I'm Colin.
I'm Kalen.
And today's top news stories are Remo Williams.
It's a comedy action series. It sounds like Shane Black, who's responsible for Iron Man 3, has decided to pick it up and reboot it. They definitely were trying to set up with a franchise with the very first one back in the 80s, and it just went nowhere.
Yeah, considering that the title of the first Remo Williams movie was Remo Williams, The Beginning.
I seem to remember his name was taken from a bedpan that his handler found in the hospital. And what's funny is Colin and I are the only people in this room who have actually seen this movie.
Probably.
It's a great movie.
I'm not surprised. It's fun.
He runs on wet concrete. It's great.
I remember there's like a carnival scene. I believe he like does something like climb up a Ferris wheel or something.
Yeah, Statue of Liberty involved somewhere.
Probably.
It's been years, but we're still excited about it.
Yeah, Remo Williams is gonna be a lot of fun. Not bad. The actual title of the movie is going to be The Destroyer, which Remo Williams was actually based on. It was a series of novels.
You move like a pregnant yak.
Excellent. Next up, Zach Lipvosky. How now, Brown? Okay. Next up, Zach Lipvosky, director of Leprechaun Origins, which is coming out very soon, and I'm quite excited for it, has been chosen to helm the new Dead Rising movie, which will be released on Crackle exclusively. We'll see what happens there.
I expect that it'll have zombies.
What is Crackle?
Crackle is an online streaming service. Go find it.
It's also a candy bar.
That's him.
It's delicious.
Is that Mr. Crackle?
Mr. Good Bar.
Crackle, Mr. Goodbar. Sorry, Mr. Goodbar is just...
It's great.
It's just better. Anyway, quick note about this.
Sure.
This is not the first Dead Rising movie that's been made.
Really?
Capcom produced one in Japan.
Kind of like the Resident Evil movies?
Yeah. It's terrible. That's it.
Thanks for the hype there.
No problem, buddy.
Next up, Kim Jong is going to murder David Hasselhoff.
Right?
Not in real life. Well. Are you quite done?
What?
In an upcoming untitled comedy film about a man who makes a death pool, if you will, a bet on celebrities that are going to die, he attempts to cash in on his bet by murdering the celebrity that he bet on, which is David Hasselhoff.
Star of Knight Rider and the SpongeBob movie.
Only two notable things for him, really.
Yes, only those two.
He also is solely responsible for tearing down the Berlin Wall.
Yes, absolutely. That man's a genius.
After that song he wrote or whatever it was.
Yeah. German national treasure, David Hasselhoff.
I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, you just don't realize what you do to me.
WWE Studios is on a roll with this. It sounds like they're actually getting major players for their movies, and I'm actually kind of excited to see how this one turns out.
They're bumping up their game.
They've definitely kind of stepped away from just putting professional wrestlers in their movies and decided they could actually make money if they make good movies. Oculus, I thought, was pretty solid.
Made good movies. Yeah, who would have thought? Business model, make good movies, make money.
Yeah. I mean, let's face it, they're still making movies with professional wrestlers.
Well, yeah.
There was another Marine that came out recently.
Was it really?
Yeah, and Dean Ambrose is starring in Lockdown, which I'm actually pretty excited about because it sounds like Assault on Precinct 13 with Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose being the greatest thing to happen to wrestling in decades.
You would know. You would know.
You shut your mouth. Dean Ambrose is amazing.
I'm saying you would know. I don't watch WWE
I would know.
on a regular basis.
Are you questioning me?
No, I'm not questioning you. I'm saying if anyone in this room is going to know this information.
There are 4 people in this room who know this information. You're
only jumping on the bandwagon to support him.
Hey, look,
Dean Ambrose is like the Joker of wrestling.
This is just like last week when I said
Joker.
one damn thing about fucking Sherlock Holmes.
Can we talk about that again?
I said it was alright. I didn't say that it was the best film.
This is the part where we flash back to last week's episode where you click.
I'm going to, because I'm editing it. I will flash back.
My name is Colin Stroop and Sherlock Holmes: A Game of Shadows is my favorite film of all time. Yes, this is my real voice. Yes, I am better looking than everyone else here, thank you, balls.
And then what you didn't see when the cameras turned off is when he went on a tangent about how, Citizen Kane was pretty good. Sherlock Holmes 2, Game of Shadows. They're going to be watching that in film classes in college for years to come.
We watched it in film school.
Words out of his mouth, yeah.
Did you? I went to film school.
I was in film school when it came out.
Now, with a plot like murdering a celebrity, you would think that David Hasselhoff might take some offense to this. No, he is absolutely 100% on board. In fact, he plans to be in the movie as a fictionalized version of himself. So
Good.
This could be extremely interesting. I'm very excited to see a trailer come out for this here in the next year. That's all we have for Cold Open News today. I'm Colin.
And his favorite movie is still Sherlock Holmes 2: Game of Shadows.
It's still not.